Alright, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is the Mass Ranker back once again. That is right, we are the Mass Ranker today, and we are going to be doing a tier list for the Barbie Life in the Dreamhouse characters. That is right, I just released a review for it, and now we are doing a ranking for the characters. So let's just begin, shall we? Let's start off with Summer, and I would put Summer probably in, I'd say like, I don't know, like B tier. I'd say like she's pretty average. To be honest, all of Barbie's friends, they're kind of average. I'd say they don't really have, they're all kind of the same except with like slight personality differences. Like in this case, Summer's like the very athletic one. She loves playing sports and stuff. Moving on, we have Nikki, who I would put in C tier, and she is probably my least favorite in the entire show, just because she does not really have anything to her personality. Like even everyone, they have like kind of like something to them, but Nikki, her whole thing is that I guess she's Barbie's like closest friend maybe, but I don't know, maybe she's like kind of sassier than the rest or something. But yeah, overall, just Nikki, she doesn't have like something distinct to her, it feels like. So moving on, we have Teresa, which I would give probably, I'd say B tier. I'd say B tier above Summer, because she has like some moments where it's like where she like comes across as more memorable, like her with her pet stuffed monkey and stuff. Like there's stuff like that where you like her character is a bit more interesting than the others. Anyway, Raquel, I will give Raquel A tier. I think that Raquel is good. She plays a pretty good rival to Barbie, and she is pretty interesting to where like watching her schemes and stuff. She has like some good line deliveries. She is probably the most memorable character in the show. She's the one that like has like the biggest impact usually in an episode. She's the one that like really stands out most of the time. So yeah, Raquel A tier. I would give Ken though. Ken, I'm giving S tier. I think Ken is my favorite character. I love him every time he is on screen. It is great. He's always helping out Barbie with his inventions or just his whatever. He's just, every time he's there, he's great, and he is very fun to watch. So he is my favorite character in the show. Ryan, I will probably give Ryan, I would say, I'd say A tier, below Raquel. They're pretty much like, I'll put Raquel above him, but they're pretty much like on the same level. Like Ryan is, he also like sometimes does his scheming to like try to get with Barbie and stuff. So he has some good like line deliveries as well. Yeah, he has good moments. He's very narcissistic, which is pretty good for his character. It is fun to watch him being very self-absorbed and stuff. So yeah. Moving on, we have Skipper, who I don't really care for. I will probably give her, yeah, like C tier above Nikki, just because she is just kind of just a teen, and she's just constantly on her phone texting and stuff. That's basically her entire character, and it's just not really that interesting to watch. Mitch, I will give, I'll put Mitch in like, I'll say he's high C tier. She's also not as interesting. She's like the old-fashioned one, so I guess she does have like moments, like there is more stuff that you can do with that kind of character type compared to some of the others, but like a lot of her moments, her comedic moments, they're not as funny as like some of the other characters. So yeah. Chelsea, I will give probably, I would say, I'm not sure, I would probably say like C tier, probably C tier below, probably here, okay, I'll put low B tier, you know what, because she does have like moments, like specifically I remember when she's like having competitions with Ken. Like she actually has like good chemistry with Ken, surprising. Like they do get along pretty well when they're like having competitions, like playing poker, thumb wars, like rock paper scissors, when they're trying to figure out how to break into the dream house, when that gets like when Closet ends up locking them out. Like she has like good moments with Ken, so I will put her in actually, because of that, I'm gonna put her in I'll put her in like B tier, high B tier. I think that's good. Finally, we have, not finally, but next up is Barbie, which I will put her in, she's really plain and boring, that's the thing. Like, there's nothing ever really with her character, because she's always perfect and stuff, and she never really does anything wrong, so it's like, there's nothing really to, there's nothing really about, like, every time she's like too predictable and stuff, and you always know like she's gonna do like the right thing and stuff, so because of that, I'm just gonna put her in, I don't know, like mid B tier. I don't know, she's fine, but she's just like very plain and just not that interesting to watch like in a lot of context, because you just like I don't know, she just does the same thing all the time, like, and she kind of acts the same way usually, which the other characters also do, but in her case, it's like very, it doesn't feel like as memorable as some of the other characters and stuff. Next is, I forgot her name. This is Barbie's, wait, let me remember. Chelsea is the youngest. Skipper is the Stacy. This is Stacy, yes. I will give a, probably, I'm not sure. I don't really like her character as well. I will put her in like above Skipper, I'd say. She's just not really that, she doesn't really do anything, to be honest. Like she likes planning and stuff, and she's into sports as well, but other than that, like, she barely does anything. She's probably like one of the least shown characters in the entire show, I would say. Yeah, finally we have Grace, and I would put her, she does have like the science stuff, which is pretty cool, so I'll put her in like B tier, I would say. But probably, like, you don't really have enough time with her. Like, she's only in like the last few episodes, really. I feel like there could have been some potential with her character, but because you just don't see her enough, I'm gonna put her probably still above Summer, though, I would say, and maybe above Barbie. I'd say, yeah, like mid B tier. That's good. Like, she doesn't really have like enough time to really leave a mark and like really become like none of these characters are really deep per se, but like her specifically, like, you spend the least amount of time. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that was my tier list of the Barbie Life in the Dreamhouse characters. If you have any shows, movies, anime, video game stories, anything you want to recommend for either a review or a ranking, it doesn't, I keep saying like for reviews, but you can also like recommend me something for a ranking if you want. It doesn't even, for rankings specifically, it doesn't even have to be related to media. It could be anything. Like, in the future, I will end up doing ranking for, like, I don't know, like foods, school subjects, stuff like that. I will end up doing rankings for stuff that is not strictly media related. So reviews, media stuff, if you want to recommend, but with rankings, you can recommend anything, and I will possibly do it in the future. But yeah, with that said, that is pretty much all there is to it. So let's leave it at that.